Hey guys, this is Jay from Day One Marketing, and today we will be going over how to install your Facebook Pixel. Now, this is assuming that you already went through and set up your Facebook page and set up your business manager. If you haven't done so yet, go back to that video because you won't be able to do this particular steps in installing the Pixel. So these are the things you'll need to install the Pixel correctly. First, let's have your notepad open, which we already have here. You'll need your Clickfunnels dashboard open to the desired sales funnel. You'll need your ads manager open. You'll need the pixel code from your ads manager. And then, like I said earlier, you'll need your Facebook page created. And also, you'll also need your Facebook Pixel helper extension installed with your Chrome browser, and also show it on incognito mode. We'll go over that once we get to that part. So first off, let's go ahead and go to our ads manager. And first thing that we should probably get to, like one of the ways to get to your business manager to access your ads manager, is you can actually just go to your main Facebook account, click on this little down arrow right here, find business manager, and go find your business manager. You can have multiple business managers, so find the one that you want to add your pixel to. Once you're in your business manager, go up here to your upper left hand corner and find your little hamburger looking icon. Click on that, go to pixels, and then once that loads, all your pixels that are under your business manager should show up. So I have multiple ones here. You want to make sure that if you do have multiple ones for whatever reason, you pick the correct one. And the reason you want to pick the correct one is because you want to make sure you segment the data and not mix it up with other businesses that you're not doing. But we could probably assume that you're only going to be dealing with one pixel. So but just in case you do have multiple pixels, just keep that in mind. You don't want to mix your data with other online traffic. So the data that we're going to be, or the pixel that we're going to be using, will be this one in particular. So actually it will be this one right here. So once that loads, it'll bring you to this page. Alright, so you could edit the your pixel name here. So I'm going to rename this to demo pixel. Alright, so next we're going to be going ahead and getting our pixel code. You just click setup, and on setup you're going to have these choices. You're going to want to do the manually install the code yourself, and then you're going to have this pop up. We're going to go to step number 2. All you have to do is simply click this right here, copy to clipboard. If you want to, you can go ahead and enable use advanced matching, and if you do that, you would have to close these out because this identifier thing you can't really do on Clickfunnels effectively, as far as I know. But it's been suggested to turn this part on, and what this does is it helps with targeting on Facebook. So it can actually supposedly make the targeting a lot more optimized when it comes to the Facebook side. So you can have that on, or you could have that off. It's up to you. So again, if you do turn it on, just make sure you click on this again to copy the Facebook pixel code into your clipboard. So once you have that, go ahead and bring up the notepad that you should already have open, and just paste it. And this is actually your base code. So whatever we just pulled from this right here, this is your base code. And we'll go over what that means in just a second. So for now, we will name this base code. And this is the base code because this one can actually, for ClickFunnels purposes, this can actually be the one code that you can have shown throughout all your steps or all your pages within your sales funnel. And there's a way to like just drop and paste this, and it'll just show up, and we'll go to that part next. All right, so like I said, you should already have your ClickFunnels dashboard open. We will go to the desired funnel that we would want to install the pixel in. So we're gonna take we'll take one of the templates. That's where we're gonna install this today. So I just mentioned the base code. The base code can be put into one spot and it will show up on multiple pages. All right. So where you can do that within ClickFunnels dashboard, let me back up real quick. Once you get to your desired funnel, it'll take you to this page. Now, what we're going to do is go into settings, take that base code that we paste into the notepad, just copy. Make sure you want to copy it from this point all the way down to this point. Bring it into head tracking code, this head tracking code box. And if you already have code in place, all you have to do is press enter, skip a line, and then paste. And now you have your base code. So this is the base code. This will show up on all pages. It's also people also call it as a global code that will be globally set for all your pages. But just know that if you were to paste this pixel base code onto this head tracking code, it will show up on all your steps. And pay attention to this part right here where it says page view. If you're going to be doing this method, this simple method of just pasting this base code into this part of ClickFunnels, just make sure that only the page view objective is live, because if you have any other objectives in there, it's going to trigger and make your ad reporting very weird looking, and it will throw you off. All right, so after you make any adjustments on this particular page, you want to scroll all the way down and go save and update settings. So now we go ahead and test it by just go ahead. Well, actually, before we even test it, you want to make sure that your pixel helper is already in place. So I already have mine installed, but if you don't have yours installed yet, all you have to do is go ahead and Google pixel helper, and then it should pop up right there. It'll take you to the Chrome store. I already have it added, but if you haven't have it added yet, all you have to do is add to Chrome. And once it's added to Chrome, just go ahead and then go to the page that needs to be tested. So we already installed the pixel, so we're going to go ahead and bring up that page so we can see if it pops up on the pixel helper. So this should be familiar to you guys. This is one of the templates that was included in the real estate package. We just installed the base code onto this particular funnel, and if we did it right, it should have fired the pixel. And in order for us to check and see if it fired, all we have to do is click on the pixel helper that we just installed onto Chrome and see what the report says. So notice right here, we have a red icon right next to the page view. It'll say error. So if you're like me, I have ad blockers running. This error might not show up if you don't have an ad blocker installed in your Chrome browser. But if you do have an error like this, don't worry. All you have to do is bring up an incognito mode. If you bring up your incognito mode, all you have to do is press Control-Shift-N, and that should bring you to into an incognito window. I already have that pulled up, so let me just bring it up real quick. All right. I'm gonna have to copy this link real quick. So if you have to do it this way, you're gonna have to install the Pixel Helper also onto your incognito window. I'll show you that real quick, but first notice that the Pixel Helper fires on the incognito mode. Let's see if the error shows up. Looks like it's not showing up on here because I don't have ad blockers installed within the incognito window or incognito mode. So this is what we're looking for right here to see if we actually install the base code correctly on the Clickfunnels dashboard. So right here, it shows that the page view pixel did get fired, and that's what we need to make sure it fired correctly. All right. So in order for the Pixel Helper to show up on incognito mode, all you have to do is bring down this menu on your Chrome, go to More Tools, go to Extensions. You'll probably have a bunch of extensions there. All you have to do is search it. It should pop up. You click on it, go to Details, and then right here, Allow in Incognito. Just make sure you turn it on, and if you turn it on, your Pixel Helper should show up on incognito mode. All right, so that's important. If you're getting errors on your Pixel Helper extension on your regular browsing, regular Chrome browser, that's because you might have some ad blockers set up. If your setup is just like this, then yeah, you're gonna want to do it under incognito mode. All right, so let's go back to the Notepad real quick, see what else we have. So we just went through how to install it on the Clickfunnels side, showed you where to find it in the Ads Manager, showed you where the pixel code is. This you should have already done, create a Facebook page. We installed the Pixel Helper, and I also showed you how to try the Pixel Helper on incognito mode. So that's pretty much it for now as far as the base code goes. So what happens is that whenever someone or a new lead ends up on this page, your pixel will fire, and whatever the objective is, in this case it's page view, it's always going to be page view for the base code. As soon as someone lands on that on this page and the pixel is installed and it has a page view objective, that page view objective and that pixel will fire. All right, so what happens when it goes to the next page? So let's say we fill in what we need to fill in right here. This will take us to the thank you page. Upon submit, the pixel should fire again, and since we haven't installed any other objectives besides the base code, it should say that the page view was fired. There's a bunch of other things that's happening here. So page view and lead, and this right here, it shows lead because I actually do have a objective set up for leads on this particular page. So the lead objective for the pixel was fired too, because technically if someone ended up on this page, they did submit contact info. So once they're on the thank you page, that makes them a new lead. All right, so that's how you install a pixel. If you guys have any questions, just go ahead and message us through Messenger or email. Thank you.